Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you checked your bank account and felt genuinely okay? Not relieved, not anxious, not doing that mental math in your head where you're trying to figure out if you can make it to next Friday. Just okay. For a lot of people, that feeling is rare. And I don't say that to make you feel bad. I say it because if you're watching this, you've probably had that moment. Maybe recently, where you looked at your account, felt your stomach drop a little, and thought, where does it all go? That question is what this whole video is about. Not the generic save more, spend less's advice that doesn't actually help anyone, but the real answer to that question. The one that most people never actually stop to figure out. Because here's what I've come to understand. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a clarity problem. And that changes everything about how you fix it. Here's the thing nobody tells you about budgeting. The word itself carries this weird emotional weight. When people hear budget, something in them shuts down. It feels like restriction, like punishment, like you're being told you can't have things. And I think that's exactly why so many people avoid it. There's this belief quietly running in the background for a lot of us that budgeting is for people who are really good with money. People who have spreadsheets and color-coded categories and some kind of financial discipline gene that you either have or you don't. But that's not what budgeting actually is. That's just the story we've been handed. And honestly, it keeps people stuck. The truth is, not having a budget isn't a personality trait. It's not laziness. It's not irresponsibility. Most of the time, it's just that nobody ever sat down with you and showed you how money actually moves through your life. Nobody explained that without some kind of structure, money doesn't just disappear. It flows toward the path of least resistance. And that path is almost never the one you actually want. So if you've been living paycheck to paycheck and feeling vaguely guilty about it, I want you to let that go for a second. Because the guilt isn't helping, and it's also not accurate. You're not bad with money. You just haven't had a clear map yet. So let's build one. The first thing, and this might sound almost too simple, is knowing exactly what comes in. All of it. Your main job, any side work you do, any passive income, any consistent money that hits your account. You need a real number. Let's say for the sake of this, you're bringing in $3,000 a month. That's your baseline. That's the ceiling. Everything else you do has to fit inside that number. And the moment you stop treating it like a ceiling, money starts leaking in ways that are really hard to track. Now here's where most budgeting advice goes wrong. People jump straight to here's what you should spend on this category. But before you can do that, before any of it makes sense, you have to actually know where your money is going right now, not where you think it's going, where it's actually going. This step feels boring, I know, but it's genuinely the most important one. For 1 month, just one, you track every single expense. Every coffee, every grocery run, every subscription you forgot you signed up for, every time you ordered delivery because you were tired after work. All of it. When people do this for the first time, they're almost always surprised. Not just a little surprised, genuinely shocked. Because we carry these mental estimates of what we have more control here than you've probably been told. And that's worth holding on to.